Welcome back to Crypto Lodge. We're going to get right into it. Keck needs to fix their charts. Their obviously T-share wasn't down 4.6% a week ago. A week ago it was way back here. Let's see where it was a week ago. So they need to fix this. I don't know what's wrong with that. How long's a week? 6-7 days. Welcome back to Crypto Lodge. If you're new here and you like the content, hit the like button and subscribe. So right there's about 7 days. Grab the tool again. So in the last week it's up 126% T-share. Geist was actually up a little bit, but took a tumble again. Shiba continuing to impress. Spiked this morning, hit 100. 1,000 here on the end there. I'm not counting zeros, but hit 1,000 on the nose. 1,001. Fell all the way back down to 624, and now we're sitting in the middle. I like this project a lot. It's probably one of the top gainers. Why doesn't it give me tools in full screen? Probably one of the top gainers. Let's see. It hit a peak there at 1,391% in 11 days and 16 hours. And we're still sitting at 1,117%. 1,117% in 12 days. So, yeah. Hit that like button and bell icon. I posted this. And I would look at this. I'd say this is going to probably drop a little further. I'm not sure. No one's sure. So anyone that says they're sure, you shouldn't be watching their shit. Death was actually up today. Let's see if it's still up. I like Death. I think it's a long hold. Very volatile, very good price right now. From its development stage to launch, it's still up 402% in 15 days after the after the crash. If you're still holding, it did go up a whopping 1,504% in 3 days, almost 4 days. If you cut the wick, 1,496%. Let me pop out the chat to make sure there's no one. Hey, what's up? Diego Nato 64. Telos is about to grow a lot. Let's take a look at Telos. Let me pop out the chat. Adada, yo, what's up, man? Thanks for showing up. So yeah, Death that's put in some good gains, and I think it's just the beginning. They got a game coming. You're from here to here is still 420%. So I don't know. Probably won't go much lower than that once Fantom starts pumping again. It does seem like, especially Shiba, the Fantom Shiba doesn't really care what Fantom's doing. It just keeps pumping. We caught this morning. Caught a great pump. I took 25% profit off the top, right around here. Of course, I didn't get the top of the wick, but then it dropped all the way down here. It always saves itself at the prior high, you know. So the wick stopped right at the bar closing of the prior high. Went just a cut hair under it. I got you know we have to dive into Jasmy, ASM, and Ultra. You know what I want to show you guys? I was watching the charts. I was actually away from home. All I had was my phone. So all I had was Coinbase to play around with, which I never day trade unless I'm bored. Just playing with small amounts. I was sitting there, and Jasmy started right here. I noticed it had like a clear floor price of around $1.40. I shit you not, it shot up from $1.40. I saw the volume pick up like crazy, so I bought it around $2. I sold it around $3, but it shot all the way up to $5. It's only showing $4.90. It hit $5 on the charts, and then it went right back down to its original price. It was a clear pump and dump on Play app right there. Ain't that some shit? So we gotta talk about Jasmy. Yeah. Let's look at Jasmy. Let's go over here where I got the good signals. Fantom's not looking too good right now. I mean, but that's short term. If you pull these signals back to probably even at 4 hours, it probably still says buy. No? Let's go to a day. It definitely says buy. Now it says sell on the day. Oh wow. On the week it has to say buy. Yep. Buy. Right there. Alright. Megabot's my least favorite. It's only good for... But Ethereum this morning, I mean, it's still showing strong. Did not get a sell yet. Even though we got this big fat 4-hour wick coming down, we're still in this little buy stretch. And we got one of these, which don't show up often. Oh shit, I gotta plug my computer in 1 second. If you didn't already, hit that thumbs up. Hold on. Gotta walk around the whole thing to get there. I spun this camera around, you guys would be like, what the fuck? I'm using a couple of lux signals. I don't like all the lux. But let's put this on the daily. And we got a green arrow. Last time we got a green... Hope you guys can hear me well. Last time we got a green arrow was right here. Before this move. Time before that. We got one right here. Before this move. I hope you guys can see it. We got one right there. Before this move. So they don't pop up too often. We got one before this big move here. So they show up prior to the big move, for sure. So, you know, you don't see immediate price action to the upside. Right here was the start of an uptrend. So these green arrows, they're the start of an uptrend. See this? And you don't see them happen often. This here's one that was wrong out of about, I don't know how many. We just counted like 16 that were right. This one was wrong. So the green arrow means something. And we just got one. So we'll see. So far that's not much gain. As opposed to past green arrows. Especially this one. Look at this. This past green arrow from that to the top. To the red arrow. Let's go to the top. That was a 92% gain. So from this green arrow, a 92% gain would have to be... And it would take a little bit, of course. Almost $7,000 ETH. If this green arrow plays out like that one, we'll get almost $7,000 ETH at the top. All right, Jasmine. Let's see what the signals are saying for Jasmine. Right now, we're looking at Fantom. It just can't decide between buy and sell here. On the daily, it's a sell. All right. I don't agree. I mean, it might go back down. Fantom went up like 180,000% this year, so it can wiggle down a little bit. Sure. Let's check out Jasmine. Problem with Jasmine is we got these short charts for it, so we can't get too much data for it. There's not much data, but there's a clear buy. Woo! I didn't realize it was taking off. Didn't realize it was taking off. Got that green arrow right there. Let's turn off some noise. Yep, got that green arrow. Brings us here. Last time we had a green arrow, it brought us here. Let's see. Let's play that same game. $131%. right there at right there around 24 cents. Currently trading for 13. But that move took 6 days. And we're already 2.5 days into it. So we got another 3.5 days if history repeats like that, which it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't. It's not gonna. It's gonna follow Bitcoin. Bitcoin's probably going up. Right here's Bitcoin. No. Nope. We did get a green arrow here though. On the 1 hour. Let's check before. 2 of them. Last time we got one was there. Whatever this algorithm is doing is expecting a big move coming. Whatever it gets its data from, because this move was a good one. %, but we're on market cap. And we, you know, wow, we got the green arrow at a different spot. All right, to the top of that move. Was a 55% gain. So market cap and price, same thing. This one's not Lux. This one's a free signal on TradingView. You just gotta sign up for free. I trust these green arrows, man. I don't know, for Bitcoin they're popping up all over the place. Look at. Let's go to a higher time frame. Maybe it's not supposed to be used like that. Okay. Yeah, we got that green arrow and it took us up 55%. On the daily, it didn't predict a good move there. Definitely predicted the run up starting in October. That definitely predicted the September drop right in the beginning. That predicted a little run up. That predicted a run up. That one did. Let's look at Jasmy. See what it's doing on the minutes. So these green arrows pop up a lot on the lower time frames. It's in a sell phase. Got a little blow off top there at 13.4. Where's the volume? All right, the sell volume was certainly there. what Shiba's doing. Riding high above its moving averages. That's ridiculous. $1,000% in 42 days. Or we could say 1,300% in 28 days. That always happens. You get these huge moves and then the charts in the past don't look like anything anymore. And what else? ASM and Ultra. These low caps that Coinbase is listing, they're probably the best buys because it's the biggest exchange in the United States. That went up 256% in 3 days. The biggest exchange in the United States, one of the biggest in the world. And they list these coins that start off, I'm sure, with market caps. Well, a lot of them are still on, a couple of them are still unknown over on Coinbase. But let's look at Fantom. Death is showing some signs of life here. Some sideways movement, not so much dumping. I'd see this as accumulation. Death is a extremely low cap, long hold. A lot of the Fantom developers are into it. A lot of buys here. For not much. No favorites. RIP. Fantom Dog. Reaccumulation. Get ready for phase 2 to make this one look small. Same with Fantom Shiba. It earned the title just Shiba over on Fantom. It's up another 32% today. Reaccumulation. Just like this was. Just like this was. And this whole range here. I mean, it's all a buy for the future, in my opinion. Shiba Fantom's gonna be one of those that stick around. Favorite buys for today. Brick Dorsey. I bought more T-Share. I bought more Shiba Fantom. I sold Shiba Fantom here this morning. I sold 25% of it off the top near the tip here. And I bought back in more when it dropped. I just put the same amount, the 25% profit that I took off the top here, I put it in down here. So at this price, I'd still say it's accumulation on Fantom Shiba. Here's the link to the chart I'm looking at in the chat. I'm sure that'll be helpful. Let me star this. Death. I would accumulate death. Just $10, $5, whatever you know. Anything it's up 16% on the day. Hasn't been doing well. I mean, it did do well. It had its initial pump. Another little second wave. Accumulate for the next wave that's going to make these look small. Just like these look small now too. These were pumps. These were pumps. So, just to get up to where we were, that's a 224% gain, which could happen in the next 2 days. It's up 16%. It fluctuates wildly, but it's something it's a coin that I believe in. I'm not sure about Fantom Dog, RIP. I would like, I mean, I bought some, I bought some before, I bought some again at these levels. I think Fantom Dog could be a one that sticks around. It's RIP Dog.io. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Fantom of the Dog. 5% of every trade is distributed to token holders, so that you earn money for holding it. 100% of tokens were added to the there's no team tokens. Fair launch, so that's pretty cool. Merch, NFT drops. I don't know. They can go wherever they want with this. They got some nice branding going on. I think it'll be a pumper. I mean, it did pump, but I think we're just in reaccumulation phase for the next one. It pumped 1,000% in 3 days. The next pump will be more than that. So, Fantom Dog. Next buy of the day. Next buy of the day. Let's see. What did I buy today? Spell's doing great. Spirit's a buy. Fantom is always a buy. Let's look at Spell, Spirit. Spell, Spirit. Spell's gotta be up. Yeah, 3%. That's way more than 3%. It's doing fine. And boo. It runs spooky swap. Down 6% today. That's when you want to buy them. This is on an uptrend. On an uptrend. Just dip. Just dip. And it's a small cap, so these movements are quite significant. That's 80% in 2 days. So when they move, they move. These are good. It's been on an uptrend. And if you had the goal to buy at the bottom, you're up 1,244% in 105 days. holding the best swap on in the DeFi arena. I don't think there's anybody here anymore. I'm gonna make some videos about how to. People can't really understand how to buy Fantom tokens. You got to use any swap. I don't know. It's probably not that calm. .exchange. Any swap .exchange. And you come here to the bridge. You buy Fantom on if you have Binance, you could just send your Fantom to your Fantom mainnet, because Binance supports Fantom mainnet withdrawals, but KuCoin and Coinbase and other exchanges do not. So you got to send your Ethereum Fantom to your ETH mainnet. Add the Fantom RPC to MetaMask. Come here. Click on from ETH token Fantom. And then that. Put in the amount. And then that bridges your Fantom over to Fantom, native real Fantom. Alright, yeah. Live streams, they're cool. I'll do them when I have more subscribers, but there's nobody in here, and I got better videos to make. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side.